Hello students, good morning once again. Okay, today we'll discuss the remaining problems. Okay, so I hope you understand remaining two videos. Okay, what we did previously. Now all of you see here. Today we'll discuss some more very much important problems. Okay, these problems are very much important for you. What means it is somewhat indirect problems. Okay, they won't give the formula based, but the problems we are doing them based on differentiation formulas based on formulas only, but somewhat a complicated function they will give here. Okay, all of you see here the problem number 23. If y equal to 3 power 2 log x plus 7, then what is dy by dx? Okay, so before that I need to discuss one formula here, d by dx of a power x. Okay, so this is differentiation of d by dx of a power x is, the formula is a power x into log a. All of you understand? So now what they given here? Y equal to 3 power 2 log x plus 7. If you observe clearly, in place of a what is there here? 3 is there. In place of x what is there here? 2 log x plus 7. The function should be in the form of y equal to a power x. So if I do the differentiation, dy by dx equal to differentiation of a power x is what? A power x into log a. So this one what we will get? 3 power 2 log x plus 7 into log 3. Again, we need to do internal differentiation here. So y means differentiation of a power x is a power x into log a. You have to do internal differentiation for 2 log x plus 7. So 2 into differentiation of log x is 1 by x. Differentiation of 7 is 0. Okay. Now this entire everything I can write like this y. So finally what we will get? 2y into log 3 by x. Now all of you check it the option. So if you see this, option B is the correct answer. All of you understand? So this formula is very much important for you. Okay. So now all of you see here, they given y equal to a power x into e power x. Then they are asking here dy by dx. If you want to solve this problem, you need to recollect the product rule formula, d by dx of uv. So u into dv by dx plus v into du by dx. Now, if I do the differentiation, what is the function here? Y equal to a power x into e power x. If I do the differentiation, dy by dx equal to a power x into differentiation of e power x is e power x plus e power x into differentiation of a power x is a power x into log a. All of you see here, from these two terms, if I take it common, what will get here? A power x into e power x into 1 plus log a. All of you see here, in the option they included y terms. If you observe clearly, a power x into e power x, can I write like this y? So what will get? Dy by dx equal to 1 plus dy by dx equal to y into 1 plus log a. Now all of you check it the option. So option A is the correct answer. Very much easy problem. Okay, if we know the formulas. Now next 25th problem, d by dx of e power ax into sin of bx plus c. So this one also you need to do by using product rule only. So this is u, this is v. Okay, so differentiation of e power x is e power x. Differentiation of sin x is what? Cos x. But here complicated function they given here. All of you see here, d by dx of e power ax into sin of bx plus c. So now all of you see here, u into v. So I am doing the differentiation, u into, all of you see here, u into differentiation of sine function. What is differentiation of sine? Cos of bx plus c into internal differentiation of bx is what? B. Internal differentiation of c is what? 0. What you will get? Internal differentiation of bx plus c is only you will get b plus sine of bx plus c into sine of bx plus c into differentiation of e power ax is e power ax into internal differentiation of ax, what you will get? A. All of you understand? So from these two terms, if I take e power ax common, e power ax into, so this one is b cos of bx plus c plus this is a sin of bx plus c. This is very easy problem. Looks like difficult problem only, but if you know the product rule formula, it is very easy problem. Now all of you see here, check it the option b cos bx plus c. All of you see here, b cos bx plus c plus a sin bx plus c. If you see the first option, so first option is the correct answer. All of you understand or not? So very easy problems we are discussing here. Okay, if you know the formulas, that if they given a difficult problem also, by using the formulas you can do in very shortcut method. All of you understand? So please pause the video and copy it. Now students, see the remaining problems. 26 problems. This problem is we can do by using parametric differentiation. So what does it mean by parametric differentiation? If x equal to f of t and y equal to g of t, whenever these two types of terms they given, if they ask dy by dx equal to, what is the formula? Dy by dt by dx by dt. So by using the parametric differentiation, we can find the dy by dx here. All of you see here, x equal to f of t, y equal to g of t. Then what they are asking here? Dy by dx. So dy by dx, which is nothing but, what is the formula? Dy by dt by dx by dt. So this type of representation is called as parametric differentiation. So now all of you see here, I am finding the differentiation separately. What is the function here? Y equal to 2at. If I do the differentiation of this function with respect to t, dy by dt equal to differentiation of 2at, what you will get? 2a. Okay. Next x equal to at square. If I do the differentiation with respect to t, dx by dt, which is equal to a into differentiation of t square is what? 2t. So then what will get this one? 2at. So in place of this, if I substitute 2a by 2at, so 2a get cancelled. What I am getting here? 1 by t. Now all of you see the options. Option A is the correct answer. So parametric differentiation is very easy if you identify that function should be in the form of parametric representation. What is mean by parametric representation? If x equal to f of t and y equal to g of t, whenever if they ask dy by dx, the direct representation is dy by dx equal to dy by dt by dx by dt. Understand? So now, one more problem based on parametric differentiation only. All of you listen very carefully. X equal to f of t, y equal to g of t. They given the condition, the angle lies between 0 to pi by 2, which means what? It is lies in the first quadrant. Then what they are asking here? dy by dx. So before that, I will find the dx by dt and the dy by dt. All of you see here. So if I do the differentiation with respect to t, differentiation of tan t is what now? Secant square t. Next, they given here y equal to cos t. Okay. So differentiation of dy by dt equal to differentiation of cos t, what will get? Minus sin t. Now dy by dx, which is equal to, all of you see here, dy by dx equal to dy by dt by dx by dt. What is dy by dt here? Minus sin t by secant square t. All of you understand? But if you see the option should be in terms of x and y. So that's why you need to modify this function. All of you see here. So this one, what will get by here? Minus sin t into, if secant square t, if it goes to numerator, what will get? So this becomes cos square t. Now what they given here in terms of x and y? What is x here? X equal to tan t, which means this one I need to make it into tan t. I need to divide with cos t, and I have to multiply with the cos t. So this becomes, what will get? Minus sin by cos, what will get? Minus tan t. Cos square t into cos t is what? Cos cube t. Now tan t is what here? X. Cos t is what here? Y. So this becomes, what you will get? Minus xy cube. Now all of you see this, minus xy cube. What is the answer here? Option B is the correct answer. Very easy problem, but you need to make some adjustment. All of you clear? Okay. Next problem. So this is very important for you. So this is series based problem. If you don't know the expansion, you cannot solve this problem. That's why. So I think this expansion is there in the binomial theorem. So unfortunately they deleted binomial theorem for you. So that's why all of you see here 1 plus p by q into x plus p into p plus q by 2 factorial into x by q whole square plus and so on up to infinity. This expansion is, you can write like this, all of you see here, you can write like this 1 minus x power minus p by q. So this is the expansion. This expansion I can write like this, all of you understand. Now I need to do the differentiation of this function. So before that I will explain one formula. Differentiation of x power n is n into x power n minus 1. So by using that formula, if I consider this one as x, this looks like x power n representation. What is the differentiation here? N into x power n minus 1. So minus p by q into 1 minus x power minus p by q minus 1. And internal differentiation of 1 minus x. Differentiation of 1 is 0 minus differentiation of x is what? 1. So what I am getting here? Minus 1. So minus into minus, what will get here? Plus. So this is p by q. So this one, if it comes to denominator, what will get? 1 by 1 minus x power p by q plus 1. Now all of us take the options. I think first option is the correct answer. Okay, all of you note it. So please pause the video and note down. Now all of you see here, these problems are very important. Why means we are discussing last problems based on level 1. Okay, so this is somewhat conceptual based problems, but very easy problems. Okay, so whenever before discussing this 30th problem, you need to revise about greatest integer function. Okay, so what is mean by greatest integer function? It can be denoted by box of x, which means which will give only integer output. That's why the range of greatest integer function is integer. Okay, already we discussed in the relation and functions. Okay, now once again you revise that concept, all of you. So they given here, if box of x denotes greatest integer function, okay, content, then the x values lies between 4 to 5. Okay, if the x values lies between 4 to 5, then what is that step of? Okay, so then between lies between 4 to 5 means, so for example I am taking x equal to 4.1. So this 4.1 lies between 4 and 5 only. Then so between 4 to 5 the step value is equal to 4 only. All of you clear? Everybody? So then if you do the differentiation of a function, so differentiation of a constant, what you will get here? 0 you will get. But everybody see here. But okay, you see here. So this function what you will get? d by dx of flower bracket of step x. Okay. So this step x, this x values lies between 4 to 5. Okay. So between 4 to 5, step value is 4 only. So this one can I write like this? d by dx of 4. Okay, so differentiation of constant, what you will get here? 0. Okay, then if you see here, what you will get? Which option is the correct answer? Option C is the correct answer. Is it clear, everybody? Now you see 31st problem they given here, f of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Then what they given here? Limit x tends to 5, f of x minus f of 5 by x minus 5. So here you need to revise one's concept here. Okay, so we discussed the formula. Okay, a function is derivable at x equal to a, then limit of a function will exist. That representation is limit x tends to a, f of x minus f of a by x minus a. So that is nothing but differentiation of a function at x equal to a. That one it is denoted by f dash of a. So which means in place of a, what is there here? 5 is there. So you need to find out f dash of 5. So here no need to apply the limits concept here. Why means the direct formula representation we know. So this symbolic representation is called as f dash of a. Understand everybody? Now you need to find out the differentiation of a function. In place of that you need to substitute x equal to 5. Is it clear everybody? Now what they given here, the function here f of x equal to, they given here ax square plus bx plus c. Now if I do the differentiation of this function, what will get? F dash of x equal to a into differentiation of x square is what? 2ax. So this one is 2ax plus b. Now if I substitute in place of x 5, what I am getting here? F dash of 5 equal to 2a into 5 plus b. So if I multiply, what I am getting here? 10a plus b. This is very important problem. Previous year case set problem. 10a plus b. So now tell me, option D is the correct answer. Okay? This is very important problem. All of you, once again you practice it. Okay? Next you see here, a function, a differentiable function f is defined for all x greater than 0. For all x greater than 0 means what? The x values are positive. As f of x equal to 6x plus 5, then what we are asking here? F dash of 16. 16 is a positive value or not? Now, if I do the differentiation of this function, what is the function here? F of x equal to 6x plus 5. Then if I do the differentiation, what I am getting here? F dash of x equal to differentiation of 6x is 6, differentiation of 5 is 0. But what we are asking here? F dash of 16. In place of x, I need to replace 16 equal to, here there is no x values to replace it. So that's why f dash of 16 equal to 6 only. Now tell me, which option is the correct answer? Option D is the correct answer. These are single statement questions. By seeing the single statement only, by seeing the question only, you can say the answer. Why means? Somewhat lengthy questions, but very short answer for these problems. All of you understand? So all of you pause the video and note it down. Now once again students, see the last problems. So one more problem is there, that is a somewhat lengthy problem. So that's why first I will discuss these two problems. So if I discuss that problem, so level 1 has completed. Okay, all of you see here, they given here, if x by k whole power n plus y by b whole power n equal to 1, then dy by dx at a comma b. So what they are asking here, you need to find out the differentiation at a comma b, which is nothing but the function in place of after doing the differentiation, in place of x you need to substitute a, in place of y you need to substitute b. Okay, at that point you need to find out dy by dx value. So in the second year concept, so this is nothing but you need to find dy by dx is nothing but slope of a tangent. Okay, so you need to find out the slope of the tangent at a comma b. So that is the next year concept. So that's why, so dy by dx you need to find out a comma b. Now all of you see here, what is the function here? X by a whole power n plus y by b whole power n equal to 1. So this is an implicit function. You cannot separate x and y terms. So if I do the differentiation, this is looks like x power n. Okay. So what is the differentiation of x power n? N into x power n minus 1. So n into x by a whole power n minus 1, and the internal differentiation of x by a is 1 by a. Okay. So here a is a constant. That's why I am doing the differentiation for numerator only. Plus n into y by b whole power n minus 1 into y by b internal differentiation. What will get here? 1 by b into dy by dx equal to differentiation of 1. What will you get here? 0 you will get. Now in place of x and y you need to substitute a comma b. If I substitute it, what will get? n by a into, so this is a by a whole power n minus 1. So this one what I am getting here? n by b into, this is b by b whole power n minus 1 into dy by dx equal to 0. Now, so this value get cancelled. 1 power anything is 1. So next, 1 power anything is 1. So finally, what I am getting here? N by A plus N by B into dy by dx equal to 0. But I need a dy by dx value only. So that's why this term, if you shift that side, what will get? Dy by dx, which is equal to minus n by a into, so this is b by n. So n get cancelled. What I am getting here? Minus b by a is the correct answer. Now all of you check it, the fourth option. Minus b by a is the correct answer. Is it clear, everybody? So this is very easy problem. Next you see here, this is somewhat conceptual based questions. Okay, you need to revise it, even function and odd function concept. Okay, if f of x is odd function defined on minus infinity comma infinity such that f dash of 3 equal to 2, then what is f dash of minus 3? So before explaining about this problem, you need to recollect about even function or odd function. Even function means, all of you see here, if y equal to f of x is a function, okay, in place of x if I replace minus x, so finally the resultant, if you get f of x only, this function is called even function. This function is called even function. Is it clear, everybody? Now, in place of x, if you substitute minus x, so finally the resultant, if you get minus of f of x, f of minus x equal to minus of f of x, this one I can call it as odd function. Is it clear, everybody? Okay. Now they given here, it is a odd function. So you need to take it this condition, everyone. Next, what they given here? F dash of 3 equal to 2. Then what is f dash of minus 3? Now, so I need to do differentiation of this function both sides. So f dash of minus x into, and internal differentiation of minus x is what? Minus equal to minus of, in place of x, sorry, if I do the differentiation, what you will get? F dash of x into, internal differentiation of x is what? 1. So minus minus get cancelled. What I am getting here? F dash of minus x equal to f dash of x. Is it clear, everybody? Now in place of x, what they are asking here? Minus 3, f dash of minus 3. In place of x, if we replace minus 3, what you will get? F dash of minus 3 value is what? F dash of 3 equal to, this one is what? F dash of minus 3. Now all of you see here, what is f dash of 3 value here? 2. So finally what we will get? F dash of minus 3, which is equal to what I am getting here? 2. Now check it, everyone. Option C is the correct answer. Is it clear, everybody? So this is very important problem, somewhat conceptual based. So all of you pause the video and note it down. I will explain the last problem. Now students, all of you see here, this is last problem in the level 1. Okay, so all of you listen very carefully. This is somewhat a big problem. You need to make it, you need to solve this one by using substitution method. Actually, this is the second year problem, but unfortunately they kept in the first year. It's okay, no problem. Okay, I will discuss it. Everybody see here. So before that, dy by dx is nothing but what? dy by dx is nothing but differentiation of y. Differentiation of y with respect to x. dy by dx is nothing but differentiation of y with respect to x. This is one function, this is other function. These are the simple functions. But you see here, differentiation of this function with respect to this function. So that's why, just for your understanding purpose, this one I will take it as a y. This one I will take it as a y. So this one I will take it as a z. Differentiation of y with respect to z means what you need to find out here? dy by dz you need to find out. Is it clear, everybody? Okay. So that's why I am taking here y equal to, everyone, y equal to tan inverse of square root of 1 plus x square minus 1 by x. So before that, so this one I need to simplify the function. That's why whenever square root of 1 plus x square representation is there, you need to take it here, x equal to tan theta. Then what I am getting here? Tan inverse of, okay, square root of 1 plus tan square theta minus 1 by tan theta. Is it clear, everybody? Now all of you see here, square root of 1 plus tan square theta is nothing but what? Secant square theta. So this becomes what I am getting here? Tan inverse of secant theta minus 1 by tan theta. Okay. So this secant theta I have a chance to write like this, 1 by cos theta. This tan theta I have a chance to write like this, sin by cos theta. If I take LCM, finally this one I will get a tan inverse of 1 minus cos theta by sin theta. Okay, by using trigonometric formulas, so this one is what? Tan inverse of 1 minus cos theta I can write like this, 2 sin square theta by 2. The denominator sin theta I can write like this, 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. So now all of you see here, 2 cancel, square sin get cancelled. What I am getting here? Tan inverse of tan theta by 2. So this becomes, I can write like this, theta by 2. So what I took here? X equal to tan theta I took. If tan theta comes instead, what I am getting here? Theta equal to tan inverse x. So finally y function what you get? Y equal to 1 by 2 into tan inverse x. Is it clear, everybody? Now all of you see here. Is it clear? So here we need a dy by dz. So dy by dz is nothing but dy by dx by dz by dx. So I got a function y equal to 1 by 2 into tan inverse x. What I am getting here? Y equal to 1 by 2 into tan inverse x. If I do the differentiation, what I am getting here? Dy by dx equal to 1 by 2 into differentiation of tan inverse x is what? 1 by 1 plus x square. Next we need to find out dz by dx. What is z function here? Z equal to tan inverse of 2x into square root of 1 minus x square by, so this is what I am getting here, 1 minus 2x square. So in place of x, if I substitute tan theta, what I am getting here? Z equal to tan inverse of 2 sin theta into square root of 1 minus sin square theta by, so this one what I am getting here? 1 minus 2 sin square theta. So by using trigonometric formulas, z equal to what I am getting, Ranana? So z inverse of, z equal to tan inverse of, this one is 2 sin theta into 1 minus sin square theta is what? Cos theta. Okay? So 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta. Square root get cancelled. What I am getting here? Cos theta by. So this one is cos 2 theta. Now you see the numerator, 2 sin theta cos theta is nothing but what? Sin 2 theta. Sin 2 theta by cos 2 theta, what you get here? Tan inverse of tan 2 theta. Okay, so z equal to tan inverse of tan 2 theta. So this one I can write like this, z equal to 2 theta. Is it clear, everybody? If sin x equal to sin theta, if sin comes this side, theta equal to sin inverse x. What I am getting here? Z equal to 2 sin inverse x. If I do the differentiation, what I will get here? Dz by dx equal to, so this one is 2 into differentiation of sin inverse x is 1 by square root of 1 minus x square. Now all of you see here, dy by dz equal to dy by dx. What is dy by dx here? Dy by dx equal to 1 by 2 into 1 by 1 plus x square. So what is dz by dx? 2 by square root of 1 minus x square. Now all of you see here, what they are asking here? Dy by dx at x equal to 0. You need to substitute in place of x 0. If I substitute it, dy by dz at x equal to 0, what you get here? 1 by 2 by 2. So this becomes what I am getting here? Finally 1 by 4. Now all of you check it the options here. option A is the correct answer. Is it clear, everybody? So level 1 has been completed. In the next videos we will discuss level 2 problems. So before discussing the level 2 problems, you need to revise it each and every problem based on the level 1. Okay, so these are the very much basic problems. If you know these problems only, you will understand clearly about the level 2 problems. Why means those problems are somewhat difficult compared to level 1 problems. I hope all of you watch the videos many number of times and complete each and every problems. Okay, so now, and one more thing, stay at home. Okay, be safe. Okay, thank you everyone.